4 days after he went missing, the decomposing body of 18-year-old Jaswant Brooks was found in some shallow water and mangroves at mile 4 off the George Price Highway. Just before 2 this afternoon, the police received a call about a body, and by 2:30, family, friends, and onlookers gathered along the highway as Coast Guard, police, and scenes of crime personnel made their way over in a boat to retrieve that body. Superintendent Andrea Polanco was on the scene.
We got assistance with the Coast Guard and we managed to fish out the body from the mangrove where it was identified as by the family members as that of the missing person, Jaswant Brooks.
Okay, what sort of injuries? Was there anything visible, any visible signs of injuries he suffered?
Yes, there was an injury that was noted at the back of his head.
Do you guys know from what specific weapon?
No, I cannot tell you at this moment. We have to wait for the postmortem, which will be done tomorrow morning.
Jaswant Brooks was killed and dumped off the highway. It is a painful end to what has been an emotional 4 days for the Brooks family. Hours before his body was found, Kent Brooks broke down in tears this morning.
Anything you want to see if you do, he want to do it, right? You tell him go buy. You could tell him go buy, he go in and come back. You could tell him anything, any work he got for do, he can't do it, man. He don't know a bad person. And there's chance might be out of life.
Brooks got a call around 9:30 this morning about a body floating in the Burdon Creek at mile 6 on the George Price Highway. The family has been searching in that area since earlier this week. They had received reports that Jaswant had been murdered and dumped in the creek. The authorities searched on Thursday and this morning, but they didn't find the body.
I'll come out for see, to identify if not here, because we don't get one report saying that about the bridge and they dump the body. So as I get the information, I just come out and check, see.
It wasn't until this afternoon that they found Jaswant Brooks's body, about 1.5 miles from where they were searching. So who killed Jaswant Brooks and why? Kent Brooks says that he has no idea, but there are allegations that his son's disappearance may be connected to another crime. He says that the last time he saw his son alive was on Monday morning.
About 10-30 minutes to 11, he left say going by on Police Street in marijuana, and from since that time, no show back, and he's another type of person, you know.
What do you believe happened to your son?
Well, I know we just hear, you hear all kind of things from the street, you know, so, but I just say that, you know, hope that maybe I could find her living.
What are some of the reports you've heard?
I hear them beat up and dump on a river, you know, but if not so, I just want to find the body, you understand?
Laverne Olivera was on the scene when her nephew's body was discovered. She says that they are thankful for the closure because the past days have been tough on the family. She believes that the body was placed in that area for the family to find it.
We thank God that we get the body, make we go and closure. But all the while we do work with Mr. Spark. Because we never have nobody to help. We go on a station and just say, you have to be a missing person, so we decide to call him and ask him, please help we. Me, he, and the rest of some of my family, they out there, along with the police there, all yesterday. And we passed right here. And to my belief, if that body me there yesterday, we must may see that body me the float there. That body, I to my belief, because the way how I say I swell up there, we may have to say, because we drive slow. We really chrome the area, chrome all there, and we don't see nothing.
So you believe someone put it there?
I believe that it just come there.
They wanted you guys to find it?
They want between last night and sometime this morning that just can't. Because we come here, we don't find nothing.
The police say that it appears that Jaswant Brooks was killed the day that he went missing. Superintendent Kawa shares more about the investigation. Sir, is it believed that he was murdered that same day that he went missing?
There is a possibility because of the state of the body, which was how it was found, no?
The area where he was found, is that an area that you've searched before?
No, we were not in that area. We were on the opposite side of the highway because we had received information that possibility that the body was by the Burdon Canal or by Cisco.
What has the investigation showed so far as to why Jaswant went missing?
Well, we have spoken to several persons and we know that he is a person that has any record and does not mingle with anybody. The reason why he went missing and what happened to him it's something that we are yet to find out exactly as to what happened.
There are many different theories around on the street. I'm sure you heard some of them. Maybe a possible connection to another crime that was committed. Was he ever a person of interest in anything that you've investigated?
No, his name has never been called out to any investigation, but we know about that rumor, and we are following also that lead.
Jaswant Brooks, from all accounts, was an easygoing young man. His family says that he stayed out of trouble. Today, his aunt told us that it appears that he was shot to the back of the head, but a post-mortem needs to be conducted to confirm that. Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.